WAIMS 2022. We can make our plans, but the Lord determined our steps. In the name of Almighty, we start our valedictory function with a prayer song. Om Shanti Ki Shakti ena karulvaai Parashakti என் தாயுந்தனை நித்தமும் தொழுதலும் சக்தி என கருள்வாய் பக்தியொடுந்தனை பணிந்திடல் மறந்தே பக்தியொடுந்தனை பணிந்திடல் மறந்தே பாரினில் சுகமெல்லாம் நீ என தெரிந்து பாரினில் சுகமெல்லாம் நீ என தெரிந்து சக்தி என கருள்வாய் பராசக்தி என் தாயுந்தனை நித்தமும் தொழுதலும் சக்தி என கருள்வாய். Thank you. Thank you all. We are extremely delighted to invite our respected Madam Dr. P. Shanmuga Vadivu, Professor and Head Department of Computer Science and Application and Chair WAIMS GRI to welcome the gathering. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
A warm welcome and a pleasant good evening to every one of you. On this occasion, I extend a very warm welcome to our respected Registrar Dr. VPR Shivakumar sir for his presence in the valedictory function of 5-day National Webinar on Artificial Intelligence and its Multidisciplinary Stances 2022 WAIMS 2022. Before I move into my duty, I take this opportunity to record my sincere gratitude to the Almighty who guided us to conduct this 5-day program in a grand and successful manner. So we are delighted to have our respected registrar with us for this valedictory function, and I welcome you, sir, to the valedictory function of AIMS 2022. And your presence really motivates us and gives us a lot of encouragement in conducting such kind of programs. And with all delightfulness, I welcome the co-chair, Dr. M. Mary Shanti Rani and Dr. T. Kalachelvi, who were the ideal supporters to organize this program. And I also welcome the key stones of this program, the guest teachers of the department, as well as the research scholars of Department of Computer Science and Applications. It is the concerted efforts of the entire team, and each and every team member has helped us to conduct this program in such a grand manner. And this artificial intelligence has got its impact across the disciplines. It is highly multidisciplinary and it is highly interdisciplinary. So it was organized for a period of 5 days, and though we know pretty well that organizing a program for 5 days in artificial intelligence may not help you to take a deep dive, but still this would help you to just have the taste of it as well as to take a dip, so that you will be able to extend the ideas that you have assimilated in this workshop in your own way, and the threads that you have taken out of this webinar will definitely help you to identify your domain, and you will be able to integrate the learnings that you have got from this webinar to strengthen your respective domains. So I strongly believe your participation would have helped you to acquire knowledge in the way that we planned, and once again I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. And I take this occasion to record my sincere thanks to the authorities of the Gandhigram Rural Institute, who motivated us to conduct one such program, especially on the trending technologies. And as we know, computer science is highly diversified field and which is changing drastically and dynamically. So it was felt that conducting one such webinar on the advanced technologies covering the latest trends, including artificial intelligence, blockchain, cybersecurity, IoT, and all these kinds of topics would surely help, and it will benefit the researchers, students, as well as the faculty members in the best possible way that we planned. So I thank every one of you for your wonderful participation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We are greatly honored to welcome our revered Registrar Dr. VPR Sivakumar sir. Leadership is not about a title or a destination. It's all about inspiration, motivation, and accomplishment. Positive leaders empower people to accomplish their goals. We are privileged to introduce our respected registrar who has an inspiring academic and research records. Besides being a good humanitarian, he has an impactful 64 plus publications in his domains of specialization, namely musculoskeletal, biomechanical movement studies, and gait analysis. The Department of Computer Science and Applications has been receiving registrar's encouragement and support in all its past endeavors. His participation in this valedictory function is yet another instance of endorsement for his seamless support to our department. As a registrar, his unbounded services rendered to restore normalcy in the campus post-Gaja cyclone's devastation needs a special mention. Throughout Corona pandemic, our registrar had taken special efforts for his physical presence in the campus and ensured the smooth functioning of the institute with implementation of strict adherence to standard operating procedures. His innovative idea of zero-contact sanitizer dispenser that patenting is yet another credit of our registrar. Now, we are happy to invite our respected registrar to deliver the valedictory. We welcome you, sir.
Yes. Good evening to all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Very good evening to all of you. Respected Madam Dr. P. Sanmavadivu, Chair, W. AIMS 2022, Co-Chair Dr. M. Mary Santirani, Madam, W. AIMS 2022, and Dr. T. Kalichelvi, Co-Chair of this program, and other faculty members of the Department of Computer Science and Applications of Gandhigram Rural Institute, resource persons from various institutions, participants and students of the Gandhigram Rural Institute. Good evening to all of you. Thank you very much for the introduction you have given for me, and I am very happy that Gandhigram Rural Institute is always do the balancing act of keeping the tradition at the same time updating the technology on par with other institutions who are claiming that they are the best on technology. So Gandhigram Rural Institute is one of the institute which has given a very big platform for the rural students to acquire knowledge on the subject chosen by them, and for decades it is doing the noble service of imparting education with recent advancements on the chosen subject. In this line, the Department of Computer Science and Applications really appreciate the organizers for taking the pain and steps to organize the program from 5th September to 9th September on a 5 days online national webinar on artificial intelligence and its multidisciplinary stances. Really, it is a very innovative thought. I congratulate the people who are behind, the people who are coined these topics, and they meticulously worked out the plans. Actually, I understand from the brochure I received, the objectives of this program, 5 days program, is to impart knowledge on new age computing technologies, namely machine learning, deep learning, transfer learning, data science, blockchain technology, Internet of Things. All these areas, I think past 5 days, the resource persons have shared their knowledge. There may be a deliberations by sharing the knowledge by the experts and the teachers' presentations, students' participations. I hope and I'm confident that these 5 days has thrown light on all these objectives. And dear students and the participants, now at the end of the 5 day session, you take a white paper and write it down what are all the potential topics discussed, what are the areas are you want to improve yourself. You know the strength of your participation, or you know the strength of your knowledge on the topics given, and you know where you have to take further steps to improve yourself. That is why we always insist that we have to participate on academic participations and deliberations. So this 5 days webinar has thrown light on several topics. And dear students, I want to tell you, somebody's problem will be the invention for another person. For example, if a person is having difficulty in walking, or a person is having difficulty in thinking, then I think I may be wrong, but technically I will say the brain mapping will help for them to improve their thinking capacities. Likewise, somebody's problem will be the invention of new technology, new concepts, new ideas. And I am very confident that by seeing the resource persons from various institutions, they have the list of resource persons are there. I congratulate the head of the department, the dean, and all the faculty members who have meticulously worked out to invite all these resource persons, organizing a program to throw light on the topic chosen and to create a platform for the participants to share their knowledge, particularly for the students who are in undergraduation or any other person. Though they are graduated, they are completed their course, they need a refreshing knowledge on the new technology. So really, I'm very happy and proud to be with you on this evening, on this valedictory function. Really, always this department will take a lead role on imparting the technology-oriented programs to the students, to the community, to the other institution participants. So in that line, I feel this program also has served the same purpose. So my best wishes to each and every one of you. And from this 5 days webinar, we have to, this institute has to evolve a new technology, new concept, that concept to serve to the needy people and to serve to the public and community. And I'm confident the teachers will take lead and they'll move forward. And from the institute will support all the initiatives of imparting the knowledge, inculcating the technology, and creating more platforms for the invention of new devices, new equipments. So my best wishes to each and every one of you. And I know you are all very tired of end of the 5 days program. And with this, I complete my address as a registrar of Gandhigram Rural Institute. And personally also, I know the pain of doing a program with this caliber, of inviting several resource persons as academician. I can understand. So my best wishes to the organizers and greetings to you. This pain, these efforts, what you have taken to inculcate, to create a platform for the students will serve the purpose, and you will enjoy the success and the fruit of these efforts. With this, my best wishes for the people who are going to newly invent, my best wishes for the people who are going to create new ideas, my best wishes to the people who are going to develop new concepts, and my best wishes to each and every one of you. You are going to be excel on your chosen field. So with this, Thank you very much. I thank the HOD, the Dean, the faculty members, the chair and co-chair, and other participants, resource persons. My best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valedictory address, and it was very clear, and it was once again it was inspirational, sir. And we are honored by your presence, and definitely your valedictory address would have motivated the young researcher who are here, who can pick up threads from this webinar, and they may try to come out with their own innovations and research tracks, sir. So thank you very much, sir. And because as you rightly say, this is a multidisciplinary subject. So any faculty and any domain can pick up, a point from this artificial intelligence and use it meticulously. And thank you very much, sir, for your presence. And we extend the continued support from you and the authorities, sir, to conduct more such programs in the future.
Always.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the WIM's organizing team and the participants, I thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, I would like to invite our beloved Madam, Dr. T. Kalaichelvi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Application, Co-Chair, WIM's GRI, to present the report of the webinar WIM's 2022. I welcome you, ma'am. Ma'am?
Good evening, all. Good evening, all. Once again, I welcome you. Am I audible?
Yeah, madam, audible, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam. Good evening, madam.
Okay. Once again, I welcome you all for this valediction function of a week-long 5-day national webinar, and I am happy to present the report of this event on its successful completion. As per the distributed schedule, 4 sessions per day were successfully organized, and totally 20 sessions were completed in this 5-day webinar. Sessions were presented by eminent academicians, scientists, and they delivered talk with additional demos and hands-on sessions on latest technologies. We had totally 20 speakers, 1 international, 7 national, and 12 speakers from our Tamil Nadu institutes. We had an international speaker, Dr. A. Salim Raja from Oman University of Technologies and Applied Science, and from National Institute, Dr. V. Panjami from Triple IT Kerala, Dr. Lata Parthiban and Dr. V. Uma from Pondicherry University, Dr. Simarpreet Singh and Dr. Vimal Kumar Behal from Bennett University, Greater Noida, and Dr. S. Vijayalakshmi, Trust University, Pune, Dr. A. Vadivel, Geetham School of Technology, Karnataka. And from our Tamil Nadu universities and institutes, Dr. K. Tangavel, Periyar University, Salem, Dr. V. Vijayarajan, VIT Vellore, Dr. E. Chandra, Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore, Dr. K. Vijay Kumar, CDAT, Chennai, Dr. M. Balamurugan, Bharathidasan University, Trichy, Dr. K. Agilandeshwari, Government Arts College, Salem, Dr. P. Mariyappan, St. Joseph Institute of Management, Trichy, Dr. S. Dominic, NIT, Trichy, Dr. T. Sendil Kumar, Amrita School of Engineering, Coimbatore, Dr. C. Karthigeyan, Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, Coimbatore, Dr. S. Geeta, Anna University, Trichy, Dr. B. Ratha, Avinash Lingam University, Coimbatore. Major topics covered in this webinar are opportunities and challenges in artificial intelligence, multidisciplinary big data analytics, blockchain technology, demos using online tool, IoT and demos using virtual tools, cyber security, data science, computer vision, machine learning foundation and demo, deep learning models, video analytics, and some AI applications in agriculture like M-Velanmai and healthcare, cyber security, and in natural language processing. Nearly 50 people participated in this event. The webinar was organized through the support of many online resources like Gmeet for conducting sessions, Google Form for registration and feedback collection, and YouTube for live streaming, and WhatsApp email for group communication. All the speakers took much effort to deliver their topic and reach the participants in time. No sessions were cancelled, and at this junction, I would like to thank all the speakers for their commitment towards the successful completion of this webinar. Hope the participants also learned a lot through this 20-session webinar, and also I'm happy to inform you that all the session videos were uploaded, nearly 20 videos uploaded in our website YouTube link. This will be a great knowledge resource to our participants and as well as scholars to their future reference. I wish you all make use of this knowledge gained through our webinar in your research and academic works. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Participants, I welcome you to present your feedback. Participants, you can present your feedback.
I'm audible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So good evening to all of you, ma'am. I am Bhuvaneshwari, research scholar, ABVM Sri Pushpam College, Pundi, Tanjavur district, ma'am. First of all, thanks to give me this wonderful opportunity. Also, thanks to all organizing committee and all session resource persons and management of Gandhigram Rural Institute. The WAMS 2022, this webinar was an excellent experience for me, ma'am. Very useful to all research scholars, mainly know about artificial intelligence in healthcare technology, agriculture, and newly made information about blockchain technology. Not only this topic, ma'am, every day, all sessions, very useful to all. Definitely, this 5 days webinar gave me a direction to make my future research work. A lot of information about intervention techniques and also upgraded myself in the research field also, ma'am. Once again, thanks to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhuvaneshwari, ma'am.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I personally thank you for giving me this opportunity to give the feedback about faculty development program. This is Dr. Reshmi from PSGR Krishnamal College for Women, Coimbatore. It was really very effective and useful session on deep learning, AI techniques, computer vision, facial expression, and so on. Every session was so special and it was a good journey for all 5 days. The trainers were so good in handling various topics and it was so realistic, enthusiastic and encouraging that I did not realize the time was moved on. The presentation was very effective, so finally I can say that I am waiting for the next program like this from an esteemed university like yours. Thank you once again, ma'am. Thank you all.
Thank you, Reshmi, ma'am.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening to all the delegates present. And this is Jennifer Blessy, Research Scholar, Department of Computer Science, University of Madras, Chennai. First of all, my hearty congratulations to all the organizing committee members and HOD Dr. P. Shanmuga Vadivu, ma'am, for organizing such a wonderful webinar. It was really useful and gave me a crystal clear idea about the impact of artificial intelligence and its mission and its multidisciplinary instances. Starting from the day one till the last minute, it was really interesting and informative. I personally learned a lot of concepts for my research. Thank you for this webinar and looking for more forward from you, ma'am. And hats off to the organizers and the resource persons. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer, ma'am.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I am Devi Priya from PSGR Krishnamal College for Women, Coimbatore. All the 5 days were very interesting and it covered almost all the fields in AI. It gave us a lot of domain knowledge. Some of the new AI concepts like transfer learning, blockchain technology were very interesting. One important fact about this workshop was that it had sessions from almost all the experts in all the fields. We are expecting more sessions from you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Devi, ma'am. Is there any participant to share your feedback? Shall we move on? Participants? Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is a progress. Working together is a success. It's my privilege to invite our beloved Madam, Dr. M. Nevishanti Ranu, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Application, and Co-Chair, WMCRI, to propose vote of thanks. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Nitya. Respected Registrar, Professor Dr. V.P.R. Sivakumar, our beloved HOD Madam, Dr. P. Shanmugavadivu, our esteemed Madam, Dr. T. Kalachelvi, other faculty members, research scholars, participants, good evening everyone. We are extremely happy that the 5-day webinar on artificial intelligence and its multidisciplinary stances ended successfully, and I strongly believe that this webinar satisfied or fulfilled its objectives. So, gratitude is a divine emotion, and it is the greatest of all virtues. It is indeed my very present duty to thank those great people behind the success of this webinar. First, we record our sincere thanks to our revered Vice Chancellor in charge, Professor Gurmeet Singh, for his great support and wishes in absentia for the success of the webinar. Next, I express my profound gratitude to our respected Registrar, Dr. V.P.R. Sivakumar, a dynamic personality and a great administrator, known for his timely and smart decisions, for his encouragement through his charismatic presence and wonderful valedictory address. I take this opportunity to acknowledge his special interest and constant support to all the initiatives of our department, especially leadingindia.ai, for popularizing artificial intelligence research and skilling. True leaders are those who empower people around them to achieve. Our beloved HOD Madam, Dr. P. Shanmugavadivu, is a role model of this code, who practices this by inspiring, motivating, and guiding people around her for greater accomplishments. I gratefully acknowledge the diligent efforts of our beloved head of the department, Dr. P. Shanmugavadi Madam, in handpicking the resource persons and lecture titles for ensuring the quality of the webinar. I sincerely thank the efforts of our esteemed Madam, Dr. T. Kalachelvi, Assistant Professor and Co-Chair of WAIMS 2022, in coordinating the various activities for the success of this webinar. I sincerely thank all our distinguished speakers from overseas and at national level from various states such as Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Pondicherry, Karnataka and Uttar Pradesh for accepting our invitation to serve as a resource persons and for sharing their expertise on novel research areas which form the main backbone of this workshop. I take this opportunity to thank all the participants from various colleges and universities whose active participation have contributed to the success of this webinar. I sincerely thank and gratefully acknowledge the elegant and untiring efforts made by a committed team of guest faculty members and research scholars who work day and night in making this program a grand success. So I'd be failing in my duty if I don't read their names. So the first committee, registration committee, Dr. S. Karthikeya Chelvi, Ms. P. Vasanthi, Mr. T. Veerakumar. Sessions Management Committee, Dr. S. P. Gayatri, Mrs. A. Vijayalakshmi, Ms. P. Haritha. Hall Arrangement and Photos, Dr. P. Nagaraja and Mr. K. Elil Raja. Brochure Invitation, Inaugural and Valedictory Function MOC, Dr. P. Chitra and Mrs. S. Nitya. Session Recording, Certificate Designing, Dr. S. Lakshmanan, Mr. S. Thamodharan and Mrs. A. Nitya. So I thank all the staff members for their diligent work and untiring efforts in making this webinar a grand success. My special thanks to our office staff for their wonderful support Last but not least, I thank our dear students for their active participation and support during the conduct of the workshop. So, the success of this workshop is due to teamwork. Teamwork matters. Together, everyone achieved more. So, thank you all. We look forward to the support of all the participants in all our future endeavors. We wish you all a research in the coming days. Thank you all. So the certificates will be sent to all the participants shortly after in a couple of days.
So,
Thank you, ma'am.
yeah, dear participants, as it was planned earlier, it wouldn't be an e-certificate, and we have decided to print the certificate, and the certificates will be couriered to your address. And we will be sharing your name list, and kindly verify the spelling and other details so that we will be able to send your certificate with at least no errors. So on behalf of the team, again, I deem it as a great pleasure to extend heartfelt and heartful thanks to every one of you, because the participation is the one that makes the program 100% successful. And thank you very much. And please stay connected. The world is very small, and the technology has brought it all the more smaller. So stay connected, and please approach us if you need any help. And as Madam rightly said, we are just proposing to organize an international conference probably by end of this year. So we will send our invitation to every one of you, and we look forward to meet you in person in our campus very soon. All the best to you. Stay happy, stay healthy, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. National anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गागे तव श्रेय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद. Thank you all.
Once again, I thank all the participants on behalf of the organizing committee WA 2022. Thank you all.